PlayStation has scheduled a conference to share news on games being developed through its China Hero project, a 2016 initiative that aims to boost the Chinese game industry by offering support for games being made by Chinese developers. The announcement, shared by Nico Partners analyst Daniel Longmore on Twitter, says that the event itself will be held on March 7th, and will reveal launch dates for some of the titles being made as part of the program as well. PlayStation's China Hero project was announced in mid-2016 as a way for Sony Japan, a top partner with Chinese game developers, and offer the support needed for those creators to bring their projects to Chinese and worldwide markets. Not published a blog post around the time of the project's original announcement that dives into the goals of the initiative. But, in short, the program aims to have a positive impact on the growth and development of China's video game industry. Participation in the project lends partner developers PlayStation 4 and PSVR dev kits, technical support, special licenses, and additional training and support. Since its announcement, the China Hero project has showcased several in-development games being created through this partnership, including the video from last fall, shared just below. Here is a video that shows some of the projects currently in development announced. I got to play Lost Soul Aside and Monkey King last year. https://com91C463cloud. In this DD 2017 talk, Ilms John KNOLLILMXLABS Roger Cause and Matty Hoffman discussed the rendering technology inspired by video games that the team created for Rogue One, a Star Wars story. The trio provide details as to how the technology works, in addition to going over the challenges and lessons learned by creating a real-time hero character for Rogue One. It was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent game developers conference events. And the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via the DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office accompanied by contacting staff via the HGDC Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact DD Vault technical support. Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. In this DD 2018 session, game developers Brandon Sheffield, Audrey Moon, and Dan Buchholz chronicle the ups and downs of the development of their vastly different games to help developers better understand the game development process, one that represents a more personal artistic approach, while the other worked with the Spider-Man license. The last discusses an update to an existing game. Many years later, as games scale up in team size, development gets more complex, and this talk shows a wide variety of game dev pitfalls and buttons to keep in mind. It's an insightful talk that's definitely worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent game developers' conference events. And the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via the DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office accompanied by contacting staff via the HGDC Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact DD Vault technical support. Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. I keep writing about deep gameplay and how it needs complex verbs, mechanisms that go beyond probabilities, progress bars and damage numbers. But how exactly do those systems work then? This article will explore one possible answer to this question. Space gameplay can get strategically interesting when you cannot simply calculate everything. When factors are involved that cannot, at least not easily, be turned into some kind of points or score. If that would be possible, you would basically be facing a math puzzle, of course, that might be interesting in itself, but rather in terms of computing the correct solution, and not so much in terms of intuition and decision-making. Should the latter elements be supposed to be the game's core, offering strong spatial interactions can go a long way in moving it away from flat, arithmetic. Positioning and movement in space, or even aspects such as momentum or inertia, are essentially complex resources that can, quite literally, be played with. Obviously they are ultimately based on math as well, but a form of math that is both more complex than mere subtraction, and yet also intuitively accessible for human beings. This base complexity can furthermore be used to foster an emergent interplay between gameplay elements, and thereby create even more depth, without having to resort to more and more convoluted math. Of course it works in the game. The actions players are able to perform have to be tightly connected to the game's spatial structure, so they can properly support it and give it meaning. Dealing damage, filling bars, are the much-loved mass extermination of actors in the game world, usually do not belong in this category. The same goes for mere asset tourism. The following sections will take a look at some concrete examples on how to do it better. The games described below offer strongly spatial possibilities of interaction and consistently manage to align the design of all gameplay elements in support of this aspect. In Heat Signature you enter procedurally generated spaceships, and, by making use of a diverse set of gadgets, try to reach a specific target object or person. Almost everything in the game is centered on movement. For example, there are multiple types of teleport gadgets that allow you to swap positions with an enemy swapper, to instantly move through open corridors and doors, side-rounded, or to jump to any position within a certain radius. A short amount of time. Visitor. The key cloner lets you steal cards if the god carrying them is in range. Luring enemies into the glitch trap will move them to another spot, often directly into outer space. And the slipstream makes everyone act super slowly except for yourself. More agility, more options. These are just a few examples of the words in the game, but one thing is pretty clear already. There is no flat number crunching. Enemies, just like your avatar, do not have health points, stats, and do not deal damage. The focus of the game lies on finding creative ways to bypass them, if needed, take them out unnoticed in one hit. Most of the time you will not have a huge arsenal of weapons to achieve this. Hence one of the simplest tricks in the game is to let an enemy fire a bullet at you and then swap positions with him. A tactical option enabled by consistent rolls, and especially meaningful words. Emergence situations in the game can quickly get much more complex, though, therefore you always have the ability to pause the game, analyze what is going on,